Hello and welcome to the CC Institute for the Supernatural. My name is Niamh and I'll be doing your intake this evening. Wonderful to make your acquaintance. Now, if at any point you need any refreshments, right over there we have some fresh spring water freshly collected by our nymphs, and I highly recommend getting some because it is quite delicious. Now, these questions, some of them may seem a bit odd, but I promise you they are all relevant and very necessary. These questions will help me to determine whether or not you need to see any of our physicians or if you need any of our psychological care. Understood? Perfect. Now, let me just pull up a new file for you. Alright, and may I please have your full name? Is that with an O or a U? Okay. And your date of birth? Wonderful year for music, that. And do you know the time of your birth? Perfect. And do you know the phase of the moon on the day you were born? Maxicum is perfect. Now, can you please give me the longitude and latitude of your birthplace? Perfect. Now, how many parents do you have? How many mothers? And how many fathers? Wonderful. And your current age? And I'm going to need the exact day and months. Any idea about the minutes? No? That's fine too. And your astrological sign? And your Chinese zodiac? Wonderful. Now, this question is imperative. Do you have any history of supernatural beings within your family? I'm going to need a detailed history, please. It's very important. None that you know of? And how far back can you trace that? 2 generations? Any idea about the 3rd, 4th, 5th? No, it's lost to time, alright. I'm assuming they were very secretive people. I assume so. That's usually an indicator that there was something a little fishy going on. Sometimes actually fishy, some people are mermaids. But yes, it is common, especially in those times, to hide your ancestry. Now, do you have any current severe symptoms of, you said you were here for lycanthropy, correct? So yes, you believe you have lycanthropy. Are you experiencing any symptoms such as enhanced vision, hearing, sensitivity to smells, silver? Any influences that the moon might have? Okay. Smells and noises. Perfect. I'm just referring to my extra sheet right here. I promise I'm not looking at my phone on you or supplementary questions are here. It's my little guide. Now, you are suspected of having lycanthropy. And have you noticed which phase of the moon affects you the most? Full moon. And you don't remember. Oh, right. No recollection of full moons. And when did you first notice these symptoms? 6 months ago. Right. And what were the first symptoms you experienced? Did it come on with a full moon, or did you start having your sensitivities prior to the moon? Prior? Wonderful. Now, what symptoms affect you in your daily life? And does any of that interfere with work or school? And how frequently? Frequently. Well, I will say, if you do get diagnosed with lycanthropy, there are different potions that we can give you to help manage those symptoms. If not, we also have other medications that can help if we diagnose you with something other than lycanthropy. I can't make any promises. I'm just the secretary. Now, has this affected any of your interpersonal relationships at home? Any discussions of the family history? Yes? Alright. Have you met any werefolk? It doesn't just have to be wolves. Werefoxes, bunnies. Werewolf, yes. And their relation to you? Roommate? No, a telepathic roommate doesn't count. Someone with those type of mental abilities, while technically supernatural, isn't something that we really cover here. So, yes, she would go to a place with human powers. Human supernatural abilities. This is for our institute, at least in this level, is for different creatures. But I'll write it down, just because. And she helps you study. That's quite convenient. Now, with any of the werefolk you met, were you bitten by them? And keep it PG. No? Have you been bitten by anyone that you weren't aware had lycanthropy? Yes. And about how long ago was that? 6 months ago. Hmm? And how was the bite? Was it deep? Any fluids? Yes. And did the wound heal up rather quickly? Almost superhumanly quickly? Yes. Alright. Alright. And since then, what have you noticed are the strongest traits that you have been exhibiting? It's mainly the sensitivities. find yourself to be easily affected by silver, salt, holy water, and or sunlight? Silver? Alright. And have you been avoiding silver ever since? Yes. Okay. Now, for some supplementary questions. Your current residence? Is that road, street, drive, way? And the town? Alright. And do you currently have any family members who have come to see us recently? No? Not that you're aware of? Alright. Your diet? Are you vegetarian, vegan, pescatarian? Any allergies? Alright. Any allergies to medications? Alright. Any recent surgeries within the past 5 years? Alright. Any severe medical history that we should be aware of? Anything that's affected you greatly? No? So a relatively healthy life up until about 6 months ago. Okay. Alright, now, I would like to just give you some reassurance before I go over the next part. Being a were creature, whether it be werewolf, werebear, werefox, does not have to have a massive negative impact on your life. You can lead quite a happy and healthy normal life. Understood? Good. Now, we can give you some types of medications to help you deal with symptoms. I believe I already spoke about that. And with the way that you have answered these questions, I am putting in a referral for one of our physicians. Her name's Aoife. And I'm going to get you the quickest appointment with her because the full moon is coming up soon. She should be able to see you shortly. Let me check if she has any availabilities tonight. You can stay for the night, correct? Good. She has one availability tomorrow night. Will that be sufficient? Good. Now, Aoife is very kind. She's an expert in her field. She's been working with any forms of lycanthropy for about 200 years, so no need to worry, you're in good hands. Now, we have a full moon observation center, which you can go to at any time. It has a lot of resources for were creatures, and I highly recommend you go and check that out. After your diagnosis, if you do not feel safe at home, even with the medication we provide for you, you can come to our full moon healthcare center, and you will be given a room, you'll be given a nurse, you'll be given food, water, anything you need. It is quite comfortable, and it is all covered in your health insurance, so no need to worry about that. We take all forms of insurance here. And if you don't have insurance, well, we'll give you the room anyway. We don't like to let our people suffer. Yes. Now, your file is complete. I'll have you in tomorrow evening. And do you work tomorrow? No? Alright. So I have you for an appointment with Aoife tomorrow evening. And in the meantime, I will email you an information packet. You don't have to go over everything, but it is something that Aoife will also want to go over with you. Now, it has been a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I will be seeing you tomorrow. Do you have a safe ride to get home? Yes? Good, perfect. Now, please do have a good night.